Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from Redolessence. So it's almost spring, thankfully. I had enough of the cold weather. Today we're going to be talking about some pick-me-ups, some really good spirit-lifting, mood-enhancing fragrances for the springtime. I'm excited to share this list with you, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin the video and I talk about these 10 spring-ready fragrances that are feel-good, they always put me in a good mood, and I tell you why I enjoy them so much, I do want to start things off by mentioning that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider showing your support by subscribing to the channel. It would mean so much to me. Make sure to hit the bell icon and give the video a thumbs up if you take something of value from today's episode. As you can see as well, this is an on-location shoot. So I'm actually at Perfumology in Philadelphia. I love visiting this place. I'm gonna leave links down below if you are interested in sampling or checking out any of the fragrances on this list, because all of these, of course, are carried at Perfumology. I also happen to have all of these in my personal collection, so it is a true and authentic list. So I just wanted to get that out there, and this video is not sponsored in any way. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and dive into it. And the first fragrance that I want to talk about is Soleil Matin. Now this one has a bunch of citrus and ginger. This fragrance was composed by Francis Kirkjohn and Jerome de Marino. Very bright, very effervescent, and for me, whenever I smell citrus, it always puts me in a good mood. One of my personal favorites, and definitely one that is very casual, very easy to wear. Highly recommend this one. The next fragrance that I would totally recommend, and I think this is a great spring fragrance as opposed to a summer fragrance, although I love wearing this one in the summertime as well, and I do wear it a lot in the summer. It's Beach Hut for Men by Amouage. Now, of course, if you know anything about Amouage, you know their fragrances have really high quality, but they also last a very long time. So for a spring recommendation, you have the freshness in here, but you have enough of those woodsy and earthy elements in the base that really drive the longevity and create that long lastingness that I absolutely love from the brand. So Beach Hut Man, high recommendation on my list. Of course, you also have Etat Libre d'Orange You, or Someone Like You. This one is a great blend of citrus and mint, just very bright, very uplifting. And there's actually another fragrance on this list that possesses a similar personality, and it's by BDK Parfum, and it's called Citrus Riviera. So this one also has a bunch of citrus in it, but it doesn't have mint. So this one actually has a different aromatic heart, a different herbal sort of aromatic heart, and it actually reminds me of the smell of shiso, which is related to cilantro. So it kind of has that green herbal quality, but it's so fresh, it's so easy to wear, and I truly love the citrus in this fragrance. Now, speaking of citrus, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Molecule 01 Plus Mandarin, or simply put, M Plus Mandarin. This is one of the newest releases by the brand. There's a patchouli, there's an iris as well. The perfumer is Gezachon, and I love how he combines ISOE Super, which is a singular molecule, has a pheromone-like effect from what people mention about it, but it also combines this very photorealistic orange note in that DNA. This is also great for layering. I truly love this one. I've done a video on it. I'm gonna leave a card to that up here, but highly recommended if you're looking for a feel-good springtime fragrance. Of course, we also have another favorite of mine. This one by the brand Xerjoff is called Neo. Neo, very bright, very citrusy, very green in the dry down, without smelling overly earthy, but it has like a clean green vibe about it, which I truly, truly love. So Neo by Xerjoff from the Shooting Stars collection is a favorite of mine. Now this next one, I must admit, is not in my collection. It will be very soon, because I'm going to be picking up a bottle of it soon, but by Les Jardins Retrouvé, it's called Citron Boboli. So this is a very bright take on citron. So it has these spicy, bright elements to it. You definitely get the citrus right away, very bright and effervescent, but it also has this spicy heart about it that I really enjoy. So if you're looking for a citrus that is not overly plain, it has a little bit of a pizzazz and a personality to it, I would definitely recommend this one. And speaking of citrus fragrances that are not plain, I would also highly recommend Navillo. Now, this is a fragrance that I've done a video on. It's by Milano Fragranze, which is of course creatively directed by Alessandro Brun. You might be familiar with his work from brands like Masque Milano, but this is a soapy take on citrus. So you have this Marseille soap accord in there, and it's reminiscent of the blue collar workers in Italy washing their clothes in the canal. It's beautifully done. And we have 2 fragrances to go. Of course, I would highly recommend this fragrance by Parfums de Marly, and this fragrance is called Galloway. Now, this is kind of an abstract fragrance. If you're familiar with fragrances like Silver Mountain Water by Creed, that one also kind of has like this abstract, inky, violet quality about it. This one goes in a slightly different direction, but it retains that same abstractness. So it has pepper, it has iris, orange blossom, amber, and musk. You definitely get a lot of the orange blossom, you get a lot of the musk, very smooth, very clean and fresh and easy to wear. And then of course, one fragrance that always puts me in a good mood, it's a beautiful fragrance by Parfum Cortana, and this one is called Digitalis. Now, this fragrance has this very bright, almost like cucumber-like quality that I really enjoy. It's one of the fresher offerings from the brand, and all of these fragrances are inspired by poisonous flowers. So if you look at the bottle, it kind of has like this apothecary type feel with the dark blue glass, but this one is really unique, especially if you're looking for a fresh and floral fragrance that is quite different from what everybody else is wearing. Digitalis is a great fragrance, and at one point I had 2 bottles of it, gave one away to a close friend of mine who was just in love with the fragrance, but highly recommend it on my list. And if you want to learn more about it, of course, you're always invited to go and watch my review. I'm going to leave a card to that up here, but thank you so much for joining me today. These have been 10 feel-good spring fragrances, just fragrances that I absolutely love and I find myself wearing quite often. And like I said, I own all of these except for one. If you did enjoy this video, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you're stayed up to date on new uploads on this channel. And of course, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And leave a comment down below. Let me know, what fragrances are you looking forward to wearing the most this spring? What are some feel-good springtime fragrances that just evoke a sense of positivity and wellness? And in any case, thank you for watching. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.